Alright, YouTube, we got called by a local customer. They had a truck and trailer going through the roundabouts down here. Not sure which roundabout, whether it's Lima Avenue or 68, but sounds like the load shifted to one side. The trailer's leaning really bad up on the curb or something similar. Oh yeah, Lima Avenue exit. So the customer called us, then the PD called and asked if we were coming. So Christian's ahead of me. He's got the telehandler. I got the 50-ton rotator. We'll grab a hold of it just to try to level it out a little bit while we get some of the load pulled out and shifted. Oh boy. Oh yeah, that's close. That's cool. Yeah, that's definitely close to going over. See if I can get up on the curb enough and reach out and grab it so we're not blocking this whole thing. My turret's gonna hit that now. Traffic go through. I'll reach out and grab that corner, level it out. How much weight's in it? How much weight?
It's not on a bill, but I'm going to say at least 40,000. Steel wires that go to Cooper.
All right. 20? Okay.
No, we got this morning out.
All right.
Little snug, little snug.
What's that?
Fuck, I do this running 3 times a week. And then this happened. I wasn't going fast at all, but the plastic skids was all that way. What's your game plan?
We'll grab a hold of it, straighten it out, and then we'll use the telehandler to pull out some of the load and get it to the other side of the trailer.
Well, they run it right down the middle. You do whatever you want.
Where's the guy to go to? Cooper?
Middle.
All right. Yeah.
That's kind of my fault. Their drivers never slide the tandems.
Yeah.
I always do, but I didn't slide a tandem, and as soon as I hit that inner curve, I felt the shit.
Yeah. Well, at least it's still upright.
Only because I cranked it out on the curve.
Yeah. What's that?
That big fall thing? Like you can, the trailer's putting me down with the lights. Didn't you ever have one?
No, we.
Almost would have been really cool. Almost.
Yeah.
Who's cool on this side?
Other side.
That don't look like. How's the kiddos doing?
Good.
I cranked it down. That's the first thing I thought of, man. I thought it was gonna go, man. I can't believe it even went.
It shows I got 14,000.
Yeah. So they're about 3,500. Should be narrower than
Let me call that guy. It's going to Cooper.
that. Yeah, it's supposed to be right.
So if they're going to be assholes about it and not unload it,
That's why I
we'll
told
have
him
to
we
take.
could unload it, or if we have to take it back and reshift all of it.
Well,
he's hoping they'll take it. I told him
let's
we
just
get
put
about 6
4 of them.
over here. He should be fine.
Yeah.
As long as he takes his corner slow.
Yep. Works for me.
Look how dumb that is. Plastic pallets. The bill say 20,000. I guarantee you there's a bit of 40 or more in there.
I think it shows 3,500 a piece on the crates.
What's that?
3,500 a piece on the crates is what it shows. Those are pretty stout too. We can probably drag them out, huh?
Yeah, that's what I'm hoping. Can't see this.
I might have to shift your forks to the. You're so young and athletic. Here, jump in there. Move that one, move the right one over, and then I'll hold the other one with my foot as you're going in.
The right one's good.
Okay, yeah. Just come straight forward and I'll hold it. Get a better bite on it. I've had to deal with these before. They're like big spools of copper wire and they're really top heavy. We did a rollover with these. They rolled one over in their parking lot a few years ago.
Is that the one with the spotter?
Yeah.
Do you think we should pull them out or just stick them to the left?
I would pull a few of them out, stick them over here in the yard or something.
Yeah, I think the record was a good touch.
What's that?
So I think the record was a good touch.
Yeah, well, I was surprised. Usually when they say it's leaning over, it's really not that bad. Yeah. Luckily that landing gear was on the, let me stop him. You're good. As you see, folks, we leveled it out some with the wrecker, and I will get 4, 5, 6 of them. Climb my old ass up here. Like City Towing. Okay, what car are you getting? Okay, all right, I'll have one of my guys bringing the invoice out to you. All right. Okay. It's probably out back. He'll show you where it's at. So give me a few minutes, I'll have him out there. Yeah, it's, yeah. Okay, all right, thanks. It blew the one trailer tire too.
I saw that.
They had to look cool when he went through there, I bet.
Shit. I bet he needs to change pants.
Yeah. Just tilt up and slide. They put them little rubber mats on there to try to hold them. So it leaned over enough to pop the tire on the trailer. This is Cooper's right up the road. It's just got to get up the road. So. Like I said, I put the rotator off the roadway so I wasn't blocking up this cause freaking pandemonium. We'll get like,
they reach all the way to the front?
No, we'll get like 6 of them out,
yeah.
And then we'll put those 6 on the left side back
on.
here. That'll level you out enough to get to Cooper. I wouldn't worry about that little guy.
Which one?
No, he was talking. Max capacity?
Yeah.
How many is that, 5?
Yep, that's what
We could grab a 5/16 chain and drag a couple more out.
I should do at least one more, 6 of them.
There's what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Let me grab a 5/16.
Yeah.
Get you backed up. You have these dumb fucks will back into you. That's 5. We'll do at least one more. Put them on the left side of the trailer. And then that should level it out enough. We'll grab the chain. So I was worried about, you got to watch your turret when you rotate. It sticks out past the side of the truck. I wanted to make sure it wasn't going to hit that sign. Always a little nerve-wracking backing one of these in a tight spot like that. What are you thinking? Put like, don't get your boom a bunch out. Angle toward the wall.
Set them in there down.
Set them in there like 6 feet in, and put another one, and then we'll just. Folks, so this telehandler pays for itself again. Well, obviously this job won't pay for it, but love this thing. Comes in handy. We keep it on the trailer ready to go, so you don't have to load it up. To do that, we'll keep our telehandler and skid steer and all that stuff loaded up, ready to go. That way when we need it, just get in the truck and go. You don't got to worry about trying to load it up real fast. We don't use them for other stuff really. Sometimes, but most of the time we try to keep them on the trailer. Ready to go with the dolly. How's she looking? Oh yeah. Not like them last two.
I'll just get it close and then I'm just gonna shove this last one.
Yeah, but when you set up, they'll put the whole machine like 2 feet that way, so you're pushing it against the wall. So we just have I put a 5/8 chain on it, 2 different chain pockets, 1 3/4 inch line. We didn't have to pick up too much on it to level it out. You're good.
I think that's good. I'll just leave it like that.
All right. Go ahead. Stuff away. Be careful when I pull out of here. It's close to that sign. Quick little job, local customer that's we've done a few jobs for now. Good people. They called us for some stuff the last 6 months or so. I'm not sure who they used before, but minutes maybe. Don't quote me on that. But I talked to the guy originally, like, I don't know, 6 months ago. I was supposed to go meet with him and we never did. And they called us for a drop trailer 2 hours away from here. I shouldn't say that. That's what I've been watching. That Wrecker Rick, he always says folks rubbing off on me. I don't want to steal anybody's stuff, but I do. I have watched a lot of that lately. I like it. They're waiting on you. So, yeah, I guess you could have done with that, the pallet jack. The thing I don't like, if you just send a pallet jack to something like that, you don't know, one, if you can get a pallet jack in it, what the load is or whatever. So, take the telehandler, then we don't got to worry about it. So I'll follow him down to his destination here, which is just up the road, that brown building, if you can see it up there. I seen it leaning toward me. I was like, uh-oh, maybe we didn't move enough of them. Stay off the curb, guy. And having a flat tire, it's not going to flip, but when you look at it, you're like, oh no. But it'll be good. I'll pull in here, get some pictures. I don't know if Christian took any pictures before he started. Made a video, honestly. Kind of feel a little rusty, the whole narrating and talking thing. We were discussing, you know, we keep the telehandler, the dolly, the skid steer, all that loaded, ready to go most of the time, because I don't want to be in a hurry trying to throw stuff on. And a lot of people do that. It's not a whole bunch of time, but man, it is nice when you can just get in the truck and go when it's ready to go. So we're able to do that most times, so try to continue doing that. So this is Cooper Tire. For anybody watching around the world, it still boggles my mind that people around the world too. A lot of people from Australia lately have been commenting, so that's crazy to me. Little old Northwest Ohio. So it's cold today, January in Ohio. So. Let's make sure he gets here safely and get some pictures and stuff. Grab it. So. Yeah, that other guy that was stopped there, he was a service guy at my old job for a long time. Haven't seen him in a while. Oh, he must be doing the tire on it. Oh, are you doing the tire?
Yeah. That's why I'm here. Yeah, I thought for sure he was going to tip over on your ass when he went around. So I was like, oh.
Yeah. What are you doing? What?
When you went around him and hit the curb, I was like, man, that's going to tip over again.
I know. I was thinking the same thing, man.
That's all right. It ain't going anywhere.
No, it ain't going anywhere.
It looks scary, though.
We're balanced out now, man.
crazy. What's that?
Any way somebody can move that over and not take 2 spots up?
Well, they got to change a tire on it, so he's going to need room.
Alright, thanks.
Yep. We had a inspection with the sheriff's office this morning to get on the light duty side of things. So we started light duty in June of 25, and we got on the PD right away. We got on state patrol pretty quickly, and then the sheriff's office, they had a new sheriff incoming last year, and they were updating their policy, so they weren't adding anybody. Which, if you know anything about Ohio, like where we live, the county is just, you get a lot of police department accidents. When you get bad weather and stuff, you get a lot of cars in the ditch and other accidents, people sliding through stop signs, running stop signs. So we've done heavy for them. When I came to Flag City, I got our other company added, but we were on light duty, so we had to wait until they got their policy updated, and they updated the policy along with the police department, so they're basically, there's consistency now, which I like. But that goes into effect February 2nd, so they came out and looked at our trucks and paperwork and registrations and insurance and all the things to make sure that we were doing what we're supposed to do, which I understand. I'd rather they do that. We want to do things the right way. So, but the good thing is they're eliminating people from out of the community that were on the list, which is helpful, one, for everybody, because you got people on the list that are 20 miles away. You know, their response times aren't good, and I've long said that most law enforcement officers that I've dealt with, when it comes to towing, I get they got better stuff to do. I get it's not that important to them. It's important to us because it's our livelihood. They have better stuff to do. So most of them, and not faulting them at all, I don't think that this is me faulting anybody, they care about how fast you get there and how quick you clean the mess up, because they don't want to be on the side of the road possibly getting hit, and we don't want to be on the side of the road possibly getting hit. So if those are the most important things, having people outside of the county responding to your stuff when you have providers inside your county that have the capacity to handle everything, it just doesn't make sense. Now, I guess there's a fine line there, you know, free enterprise and all that stuff. Now, if those other companies want to do business in this city or this area and run cash calls, that makes sense to me. Again, I'm not saying I know everything about towing. I don't. I haven't been doing it very long. But I'm a big believer in doing things that make sense to me. So if these other companies, if they were running cash calls out of this area, that makes sense. But if to be on these rotation lists and not have equipment in the county to respond to stuff, that just doesn't make sense. So it sounds like that's changing, which is good. Makes sense. They want to do what makes sense. So that's a good thing. So February 1st, we'll start. Man, it seems like I've been waiting forever to get on this. You know, I thought it was going to be a pretty quick thing getting on the rotation list, because we were already doing heavy for everybody, and it was for most of them. But you know, we went from 1 rollback to 6 now. Well, one of them we're selling to another company, so we're going to run 5. But when we started, we got the first one. Then it was like, well, we need a second one to have backup. And then we were going to get on these rotations. Like, well, we need a third, because I didn't want to do everything we needed to do to get on rotation with people and then not have a truck available. So that quickly turned into 5. But anyways, we hurry up and got the third one, and then it was like, oh, we're not adding anybody right now. It's like, oh, well, crap. You know, maybe we jumped the gun on that, but we've kept them pretty busy. I don't know if we need 5 right now, but I like having extra. Inevitably, you know, one of them's going to go down. Actually, they're all brand new, and they've had to go back to the dealer to have little things, bugs fixed on them. So when you have the extra ones, it makes it nicer. So yeah, that's where we're at. So February 1st, I'm not sure when the PD's updating theirs. They used to do, they were doing a week at a time, which I kind of liked because it was helpful. Maybe I've said this on video before. It was helpful staffing wise to know, like, hey, in this week period or 2-week period, you're going to get every accident in the city of Findlay. So I knew I need to have all my guys available, all my trucks available during those chunks. With an actual rotation, you just, it's luck of the draw. You never know when they're coming, which is fine. But staffing wise, it was nice knowing that during those 2 weeks you were going to be busier. Because it's hard, you know, like in towing, it's hard to predict when you're going to be busy, other than inclement weather. But if anybody has that figured out that's in the towing industry that can explain it to me, like how you predict, because there's some days where it'll be a day like today where it's been slow most of the day, and then it's like the drop of a hat, it gets crazy busy in like a 2-hour period with no rhyme or reason. It just happens. So, all right, cut this one then at the end, or what am I trying to say? We're at the end of this one. I'll cut it. I wasn't gonna say I cut it short, but that's about all I got to talk about. So, you know, we'll get this stuff put away. I gotta finish payroll today. I do the payroll for our guys, so I try to have that done by noon on Mondays. I'm behind. It's 3 o'clock, so I'll try to get that done. We're pulling into the yard. Appreciate it. Thanks everybody for watching.